Welcome back.
NicknLex here.
Hey, everyone.
How's it going? So tonight,
Woo!
Tonight we're going to do a 1, 2, 3
Power
power pair for this is the first time that we do this and the last time. Today we're going to do a reaction for John from Texas. Thank you so much for sponsoring this. And this is VOLBEAT.
VOLBEAT.
A band from Norway. Right?
Yeah, they're Danish.
Okay, from Denmark.
Denmark. And yeah, super excited to do this. He specifically said that you were going to love this. And we're going to be doing 2 tracks, one from one called A Warrior's Call, and then we're going to be doing a Hangman's Body Count.
All right.
So, very excited to do this for John. Thank you very much. I know.
So yeah, so also let's check out the albums Outlaw Gentlemen and Shady Ladies from 2013. And the second track is from...
That is the second one.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
First one is Beyond Hell, Above Heaven.
Correct.
2010.
Yep.
Cool.
Very excited to do this again. Just like Nick said, thank you for sponsoring this through our Buy Me a Coffee page. If anyone is interested in putting anything like this together, any tracks that you guys want us to check out that link in the description. But let's get started with VOLBEAT.
Let's check it out.
Never heard of the name, have no idea exactly what to expect. All I know is that he said you'll love it. So let's go. Thank you, John. Thank you, everyone.
Let's get ready to rumble. Feel the fires into the rear. It's nice and only know how to wear. The state is trying to bring you to. You will feel always power. The way came over you make contest the wheel. The plan is nail in the back of your head. Yeah, you feel the floor again. Unleashing his hell, you will not even hear the bell. Maybe you're strong, but you don't stand a chance.
I like his voice. Goes really well with this.
Okay, this sounds almost like what became of Metallica. Because it has that thrash, it has that dun 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 dun, you know? And the lesser, I guess, listened to by me albums of Metallica, James Hetfield sings very much on this.
Really?
Don't you hear it?
Well, I guess it's been a while since I've heard. I know there's one album that I've heard that you have never heard, which is Death Magnetic.
Right. 2008.
But it's
already.
been so long.
It's
I
already
literally
an old
haven't
album.
listened to it since like 2010.
Yeah.
But
that's what I feel, because when at first it was very thrashy, and then they came out with the Black Album, and that was such a success. And then they did Load and Reload, and then I think they just like did a still metal kind of like thing, but it sounds a little bit like this. Not that I'm not like saying they're trying to copy Metallica, but it just sounds a little bit more like groove.
It does, yeah.
Like Pantera, like dun, 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 dun,
right.
dun, dun,
Yes.
you know, like it's not so dun, 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 like
right.
that. And first, before I thought of James Hetfield, I was thinking of Wake Up.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Grab back in the middle of the makeup.
Yeah. What's that band called?
I don't think you trust. Is Rage?
No. System of a Down. So yeah, it has that kind of like. I like it. I like it very much.
Okay, let's
be
keep
honest.
going.
Let's check out the solos. I hope there's some solos.
Oh boy.
Are you with the cold? I jammed your finger in your face with a fist. You will feel always power. The way came over your mic. Contest the will, the plan is nailed in the back of your head. Yeah.
be Metallica.
Yeah, you're right. And
Even the voice.
The licks, very groovy, like you said. I love it.
The bass pedal.
I love it.
Let's get ready to rumble. Fight, 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 fight. Gladiators left and hold. Fight, 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 fight. Feel the pain tomorrow. Behold, here comes the sun. Believe that he was born to be the chosen one. The call is for a warrior. His name will echo on the sea and on the cloud.
There we go.
Wow. That was great.
Very good. Wow, man. Very good, man. Like,
That was really
like
good.
yes. I mean, it is, it does remind me obviously of Metallica, but it's not a bad, like, I'm not like saying, oh, this is a good, if you can sound like Metallica, there's something, you got some good points,
Yeah.
And it just reminds me of James Hetfield, I guess, because he does the whole like, oh, and
Yeah.
and that dun, 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 dun. It's
Yeah.
just very like, that's what their style
If you
became.
like one, you'll like the other.
Yeah.
It looks like they've opened for Metallica on several tours.
Okay,
So that's
yeah.
cool. And then they performed
mean-
at the Download Festival and Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax, Slayer in the Big Four show.
Wow.
That's cool.
That's so cool.
To play alongside those, that's cool.
Yeah. That's totally freaking amazing. Yeah.
I liked it. I liked how catchy it was. And
no solo though.
yeah, no solo. I think it's not.
It's not necessary.
This is more of
sometimes.
like
It's
I
for a
don't know,
different.
It reminded me a little of like, I don't know. Do you know Disturbed?
No.
They sing. I think their most famous one is "Down with the Sickness." Down with the sickness. Down with the sickness. No.
Ooh,
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. I guess I do know them.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing that I've heard.
Well, that's their most famous one, but it does remind me a little bit of that because the vocals are very like alternative-y, melodic, very much not so like down to
Growling.
right. No.
Not so deep.
So yeah, that's why it reminded me of them a little bit.
I guess the guy has an amazing voice. I love their, I mean, the formula works.
Right.
I wish there would have been a solo, but hey, it does work without the solo.
Yeah.
Like it also in 2010, there's a lot of bands that dropped the solos.
That's true.
You know, it's not really necessary. That was an 80s trade. To have like even 2 solos, you know, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest. Most bands in the 80s would have at least 1 lead guitar or 2 lead guitar players. But it's honestly, now that I'm, you know, listening to all sorts of music, like whatever, man. You know, you don't need it. It's nice, but you don't really need it. It was almost like, you know, the sax, and that what was replaced for the electric guitar. So remember, there was always a sax solo in every Tina Turner song or every like Sade.
Yeah.
And so
well,
but
these guys started in 2001. It looks like.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was still like
that's like
era.
the new metal era, the new metal, like, because I think new metal started in the mid 90s after grunge. So but I really liked it. I really think the sound production and the whole recording was really.
I'm
really
excited
tight.
for the second one. Let's see. So
let's
this is from 2013. So later, Outlaw Gentlemen and Shady Ladies, The Hangman's Body Count.
All right, let's go for it. The typical Arabic intro.
I was just reading that.
Okay. I love it.
Here is the boots I see the figure dressed in black. Echoes of dream have been heard. Spiritually, here's all intact. Guided by the raven since his eyes don't see. Here we track the rope that goes up to the hangman's tree. Go and cause your name. Get out of your bed.
Wow. Very good.
Go out to the hills, the raven will lead. Just man will prevail, the hangman is here.
Yeah, very iced earth.
You smell the rain and as you walk the final dirt. Pictures of the crime I passed, but not forgotten in this world. See the valley turn to darkness on your
Yeah, I like
way.
his voice.
The
Very
only
good.
friend you have is standing at the gallows. Say, go and cause your name. Get out of your bed.
Yeah, the music is just so.
Go out to the hills, the raven will lead. Judgment will prevail, the hangman is
Yeah, that is very Iron Maiden. This.
Yeah, the scales are.
Put on the road. You knew the day was coming. Say your prayers once more. You're part of the hangman's body count.
Yeah, there we go. The harmonies. so good. Freaking good. I love it. Yes, man. Oh my God. This was even better. No, I love that they really, you know, they wear their influences on their sleeve. And I'm all for that. I think I would, if I would record something like for the masses, it probably would sound like this. Because this is we have the same influences, you know. If I would target an audience, you know? Because when I record stuff, it sounds more like movie music. Because I don't know, that's just the stuff that comes out. But if I would have like an idea in my head, to sell, then I think I would do something. Look, because as a teenager, you listened to bands like Metallica, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Slayer, Whitesnake, Deep Purple, Iced Earth. I love Iced Earth. Black Sabbath. So all the stuff that I like, all the stuff that we were listening to, my friends and I, in high school. So yeah, I guess, you know, I love that whole section with the harmonies, the beautiful solo, the outro solo, the interlude, you know, the into the solo, and the you know, the whole like he was doing like because even Iced Earth, and there I think. Are they from Florida?
Oh wow.
They do also like a Metallica kind of like.
Never heard of them before.
Iced Earth. There was some controversy with this band, but they're really, really heavy and really, really good. But they also do like this look a little bit faster than Metallica. It's like thrash, but more leaning into the power metal.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So this band, if I would send this to Tobias, he would be like, yeah, I love it. Yeah. Because he loves Metallica, he loves Judas Priest. I got him into Maiden very late in life. He was more into like Slayer. Yeah. I was never into Slayer.
Now he loves Iron Maiden, huh?
Yeah. And I was never into Slayer. So he was like, okay, you listen to Slayer, I listen to Iron Maiden. And it's like we kind of like taught ourselves that. But what a great band. I would definitely go see them. Definitely.
Absolutely.
And I highly recommend this band.
Let's
and
see
I
if
hope
Tobias would like them.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him these two songs. And I'm sure he's gonna be like, oh, this sounds like Metallica inspired. Yeah. And I don't think there's anything wrong with sounding like Metallica, because I mean they're a classic band now.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're almost 50 years old. So if you sound like Metallica, you're doing something right.
Because this does sound, I don't know what it is. Maybe you can tell me. It does sound newer. Like it sounds influenced by these bands, but something makes it sound newer. I don't know what it is, but it just, I don't know if that makes sense, but maybe you guys can tell me if there's something there.
The recordings?
I don't know. It just sounds, it doesn't sound like it's from the 70s or 80s or even 90s. To me, it sounds and I don't know what,
but that's maybe your perspective, because you haven't listened to all the because when you listen, I just had the great pleasure of listening to The Number of the Beast for the 500th time on March 22nd, when it was 42 years old on that day, and I listened to the whole damn thing, and it sounded better than ever.
That's awesome.
And I found so many new things in it, and I wish we could do a reaction.
Yeah,
together.
that would be cool.
Maybe to the first track, Invaders. I mean, Steve Harris is killing on the bass, and it doesn't sound dated at all. And I was kind of like listening to it, and I can't believe this album today is 42 years old, and it sounded so fresh. It sounded like just right out of the oven.
Yeah.
So maybe for you that you haven't listened to these
like,
albums,
do you think this sounds like it could have been from the 70s?
No.
Or 80s?
Yes. From
80s?
The 80s, yes.
Okay.
I would say more from the 90s, because what I'm talking about is Metallica in the 90s after the Black Album.
Okay.
You know? And I love that they have a little bit of Iron Maiden, not the gallopingness. I think it was more the harmonies and the twin guitars harmonizing a short solo, which Iron Maiden is also famous for. They usually play too. And the voice, just I think he was kind of like without being, afraid to show his inspirations, because you shouldn't. And I think he is representing James Hetfield, because he is a metal giant. It's like if he could sing like Rob Halford, I guess he would.
That's true.
And I love that there's a song that they recorded with King Diamond. When
yes,
they went to
on
see
this
King
same
Diamond.
album.
Wasn't it amazing?
That was such a great concert.
So good.
That was great, honestly, an experience. These were wonderful, John.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing these with us. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. If you're a Volbeat fan, thank you for joining us. If you just discovered Volbeat because of the video and you clicked on this without knowing what it was, kudos to you, and hopefully you found something that you like. The intention here is that you share music with us, but also that we can share music with each other. John sharing it with all of you.
Yes.
We're sharing it with you. You're sharing your time with us. So thank you all for doing that. If you enjoyed your time and the music and our commentary, and you have something to say, please share it in the comments. Please like the video. If you think you'd like to see us again, please subscribe. We would love to see you all in the next one.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.